Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Tuesday, December 3rd, 2019. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm so glad you're here with me. Let's jump into the cards. So the first card we have today is the Seeker of Pentacles. Now, what's interesting about this guy? Well, he's walking on his horse through the pumpkin patch. Now, remember, the Pentacles sign is certainly mostly associated with the earth signs. So those are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So just as a reminder, this message could be especially focused for you with this pentacle coming forward, or if you have that in your chart. So this young man is walking through this pumpkin patch with his horse. His horse has his head down, is heading forward with his task, and this guy's got his eye on the money. So it really is about a little bit of putting your head down and doing the work that needs to be done. Now, it doesn't mean like a massive overworking. This is an invitation for you to remember what your goals are and then just start working a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And Spirit's really saying it doesn't matter if your goals, oftentimes these goals can be kind of humble. That's the humility behind the goal. So I'm just listening. It's about, yes, you have end plans, you've got big goals, but make those smaller milestones and then work your way towards them. Put your hand, a little bit of the worker bee. I'm seeing some of you might need to file paperwork. I'm seeing filing or editing in book projects, or going through and just being very methodical, sentence by sentence. Just look at each one and what does it say. Being very clear about these small goals, about money, and making small monetary goals of savings goals, small savings goals to get to where you want to go. Savings, especially for those of you who've been struggling with money, especially lately, paying attention to the money, because he does have his eye on the coin. So really kind of counting those pennies and making sure they're going into the appropriate places and that you're being clear with your decision making. And when I went to the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck, I get this lovely, and I love these peaches. The Overcoming Obstacle card, it says, you can overcome anything. Well, I do love these orange circles and how they're matching. Of course, I love orange. But this orange circle, this peachy color here, and how delicious this peach is, so ripe. I always want to make a pie when I see this. So you can eat your way through this. I mean, I don't mean physically. Don't hit the dollar store and go carb loading. But have a nice piece of fruit and really think about the steps you're going to take and see yourself. When you have these problems coming up, especially I'm seeing with money, some of you may have felt like you've put yourself in such a financial ruin place. I keep hearing financial ruin, I'm ruined, but you have to let that go. And remember that each day we start rebuilding, no matter what our circumstances are. Every day is a new opportunity to be clearer minded and more grounded and focused in your personal goals, where you want to go. So sit down, have a piece of fruit, truly look at this, look at how you can dice this up anyway. You can peel this peach, you can puree it, you can cook it 1,000 ways to get around this road blockage. So how are you going to, that means you can manipulate it so many different ways. So what way are you going to devour your obstacle? Con gusto, I keep hearing, with enthusiasm, because Spirit is really showing you that you're ready to do this work. You're ready. You're ready. That was the, that's all I keep hearing, is you are ready for this. You're ready for this next step. They small milestones, just stay open to the opportunities. Some of you may want to make a list. Perhaps that might help you with clarifying, especially financial goals. Write it down, write a budget, look at those numbers. pull the emotionality out of any of these obstacles that come up and simply face them as your task today as you keep moving forward to reach your goals. You just got to keep, some days we have to put our heads down and be the worker bees. Other days we just need to count the coins. So just notice where you need to be today and celebrate these small milestones. Let's say you want to save $1,000 or $10,000 or $100. It doesn't matter. When you take those small steps towards each of those financial goals, use an envelope method or do a way where it's easy for you to track it. Pay attention to that and celebrate your milestones. In any of the humble, I keep hearing these humble goals. So they could simply be for that first chakra needs, those survival needs that are coming up right now. And it might be tricky with the holidays. You might wish to gift, be a gifter, but you might not have the finances to do so. That's okay. It's about, Spirit saying, small steps. Small steps, you'll reach your goals. Don't give up. This is a perseverance time. We've been through such a rocky period, especially with that Mercury retrograde recently in Scorpio, diving deep into those emotions. And now we're in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, and that's all about reigniting our inner light so that we can see during these darkest days of winter, or as we enter winter in this cold, dark period of time here in the Northern Hemisphere, so that we have that light. So reach your inner light. You'll be able to do that. Celebrate your goals. Celebrate how far you've come, that you've made it to today, because there have been a lot of rocky roads in the past. So let's celebrate that we've made it through today. All right, my dear, I hope you know how much I love you. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. My link is right down below here. You can hit that subscribe button right down there. My new website's up. I'd love to see what or hear from you if you have any thoughts about my website or ways I can improve it. I'm still growing myself here. I'm still thrilled that that website's up. And I'm still a little intimidated by it, but that's what I'll be working on today, one of my goals, a little more milestone, getting at it. All right, my dear, I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.